Shots no good. Rebounds put up and down. Lee from 10. No good. Rebound. Takes it from 18. Count on Monty Vogel. Good shot. Playing for 3. Count it. All alone, Alfonso Cotton puts it down. And we're tied.
We're back. You ready?
What if there was a place that could help you discover the possibilities? A place where you could find your passion, your purpose, your path. Jefferson College is that place. So what are you waiting for? Discover the possibilities at Jefferson College.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so they give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Hey, we're catching up here with CB Walker from the men's Vikings team here. Coach, you got to 10 wins Wednesday night, and I know that's, to me, I would think that would be a feather in your cap a little bit, but, for a first year especially. But your thoughts on that win there Wednesday night?
It was definitely a milestone, something that we wanted to accomplish, that we talked about early in the season. It's just getting 10 wins, trying to get over 10 wins. We did that, we accomplished that, but it's as building a program for the first year,
sure.
Having our ups and downs, having injuries, and other things. I'm happy with what happened, and I'm glad where we at right now.
Yeah. Hey, we talked a little bit before here about you have that tendency to not finish or not start. It don't care about how you start, but it's how you finish. So, we come into this now with 10 wins. Could you scare somebody walking into the the tournament here in a couple weeks?
It's a very high possibility, and the reason why, if you look at our past couple of games, this has probably been the best basketball we've been playing. Mm-hmm. We just got to continue to do it. We got to understand that anybody is beatable. We got to understand that once we play together, we do good things. Right. And again, that's one of my messages that I had during shoot-around. I don't play the score. I don't play the record. Just do what we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? If we're going to go out here and play hard, play hard. If we're going to go out here, disrupt people, let's disrupt people. But do what we do. The moment we go outside our box is when we start messing up ourselves. But so I'm expecting them to come out tonight and just do what they do.
Yeah. North Central's in town tonight. What's the key to a successful win?
You got the number 12 team in the country, the number 1 team right now in our conference. They're well coached, a lot of energy. To me, I think we got to not get off to a slow start. As you know, when we have slow starts, we play and catch up a lot, and we got to be in a position to where we can handle their press and break their press and make it a half-court game. If we can get out in transition, that's great. But if we force them to miss shots, we can do that, and they don't allow them to settle their press.
Good to catch up with you.
Yes, sir.
As always, CB Walker from the Jefferson Vikings.
Jalen Boyd, St. Louis, Missouri. Nico Bateman, Kansas City, Missouri.
Stephen Bonner, St. Louis, Missouri.
Jordan Wade, East St. Louis, Illinois.
Gabe Watkins, Herculaneum, Missouri.
Chemo Chancellor, East St. Louis, Illinois.
Cole Rickerman, Festus, Missouri.
Devontae Sinisi, London, United Kingdom.
Darian Webb, Papa Bluff, Missouri.
Kate Harmon, Perth, Western Australia.
Harrison Razor, Evansville, Indiana.
Gavin Smith, Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Kobe Branscombe, Festus, Missouri.
Sean Vianera, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord, oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, oh
Good evening and welcome to Vikings Basketball on live stream STL. We're live from Joe Ellen Stringer Court in Hillsboro, Missouri, home to the Jefferson Vikings. They will be hosting the North Central Missouri College Pirates in a NJCAA matchup here. Ray Halbrook, Brian Kaplinger, and Matt Bates here with us. And gentlemen, game 2 of sophomore night was great for the Lady Vikings. Hopefully the men will be the same, and going to be a fun one tonight.
You're right. Last regular season game, conference game, and also a chance for the Vikings to attain 11 wins on the season after they just picked up number 10 versus Metro on Wednesday. But they're going to have a tough time against North Central Missouri as they're looking for their 23rd win of the season, second in a row, which seems modest after, just having a 15-game win streak snap
Right.
2 games ago against Indian Hills. Brian Kaplinger, go over what's at stake tonight and read us the laundry list of stats as it applies to the Holy Trinity here for this North Central Missouri team, and specifically Isaiah Reams.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it on the head. I mean, this team is scoring 92 points a game. You talk about Isaiah Reams, number 3 for the Pirates. I mean, in the region alone, he is first in field goal percentage, free throws, second in points per game, points overall, and field goals. And then he's third in three-point percentage and free throw percentage. So, I mean, you talk about a baller. This young man is there, not only to mention he's averaging 19 points a game. So, you know, just keep that in mind throughout the night.
The starting five for North Central Missouri reads like this. Number 0, Joe Clark. Number 2, Giovanni Mack. Number 3, Isaiah Reams. Number 5, Dampier Evans. And number 21, averaging 21.2 a game, Tyler King. Coach C.B. Walker going to send out the following 5 for the Jefferson College Vikings. Number 2, Jalen Boyd. Number 5 from East St. Louis, Illinois, Jordan Wade. And also from East St. Louis, Missouri, number 11, Chemo Chancellor. Number 20, getting to start, the sophomore from Poplar Bluff, Darian Wade, and we'll talk about him in just a second. And number 24, the sophomore from Festus, Kobe Branscombe. But Darian Webb knocked down 13 consecutive free throws in that game yesterday or Wednesday against Metro. We're underway. Vikings control the tip, so that'll be a possession arrow. I'm sorry, because they're not in gray. That is, because I was like, that's some slick uniforms Jeffco has on tonight, but that's North Central Missouri in a really sharp gray jersey and pant outfit tonight. And if you're following us on Mixler, that is North Central. They are going left to right. Jefferson is in all red with a navy trim. They're going right to left. So underneath the bucket, Joe Clark. Over to Reams. Reams, once again, averages 19 a ball game. I mean, not to be outdone, King and his 21. Athletic move made over there by number 21, Tyler King, but ball was retained by Jefferson College.
Yeah, I think the team decided they were going to mess with us a little bit because the Lady Pirates had their black on, and then the Lady Vikings had their grays, and now they switched them up, and so the Pirates have the grays, to your point, Vikings in red, and so far a good defensive start for the Vikings.
Ball's given to number 20, Darian Webb, who once again had 3 points in the first half, and then he just railed off 14 free throws in the second half to help secure the win for the Vikings that last game on Wednesday. So 10 on the shot clock. Down low to Chancellor. Chancellor being guarded by Dampier Evans. Spin move in the paint, right hook and in. The Chancellor, Chemo Chancellor, 6'9", gonna like that matchup tonight.
Absolutely, and just a great hook shot right there, getting himself set and into the middle of the paint with that hook.
Bounce pass right at the feet. And another one zips right back out to Clark. Clark, a freshman, gives it over to Reams. Reams, he goes in, denied by Chancellor. Branscombe collects that. Over to Webb. Webb back over the timeline in a flash. He's going to back out to the three-point arc. He's going to set up shop, going to drive to the paint, dish out. Boyd up top to Branscombe. Branscombe, right elbow, up top. Nice pick. Nice roll in there by Jalen Boyd.
Yeah, you talk about Webb on Wednesday night, a terrific shooting night, especially from that free throw from him. But over the last couple of games, Boyd is really starting to kind of settle in a little bit, find his own offensive game, and you saw it right there.
As they pulled, seems to be a standard MO, pulled everybody but one other Viking back off, and rebound, or the free throw didn't go in, and the rebound was taken by North Central. Boyd coming right back up after an empty possession by North Central. Kick out, Branscombe, open look for three, too short. Nice job by Wade to keep it in. Lefty three, up and good. Jalen Boyd, give him 5, had 19 against Metro. It's now a 7-0 lead. Again, as Pirates come into town, 22-5, and recently just had a 15-game winning streak snapped, and right now it's the Vikings giving them everything they can handle.
Yeah, maybe sophomore night's giving them a little boost of energy that they've needed, but they're playing well.
And I did not see who got that bucket there.
That was Reams.
Reams, okay, and Webb misses on that throw, does not connect with Boyd, and that ball will travel out of bounds, and that'll be on the far side, number 21, Tyler King. Has Branscombe in his face, but he does get it back out. Once again, King drives through the paint, goes up. The canceller cancels him out, and that will stick with the Pirates. So now throw in by Giovanni Mack. The freshman, he averages 13.4 as well. I mean, so you're starting 5. Clark has 4.7, Mack 13.4, Reams 19, Evans 6, Tyler King 21. And that's how you get to an average of 92 points a game.
Right, and again, you know, they're a deep team. They've got some reserves that come off, play good quality minutes, and can score the basket.
Spin move in the paint does not fall through for King. Coming away with the ball are the Vikings. Back up to Villanea, and he's going to knock that in. From Clarksville, Tennessee, 6'6" freshman, Sean Villanea. Through the paint, kick back out, 3-ball put up. King too heavy. Rebound by Evans. They kick it back out up top to the 3-point arc. Back out goes Reams. Through comes Reams, and down and through it goes. Give him 4.
Yeah, and he's got a quick first step. You can see why, you know, those 19 points a game and some of those stats I read earlier. If you're not going to guard him, he's going to find his way to the basket.
Some of the big men that we normally talk about when they make that first move, it's more like a power move, like a power plant move. His first step is to beat you.
Absolutely.
Boyd looking to go a lefty 3 once again. Almost had his ball swiped out there. There was almost a travel again, but Branscombe is going to go off the panel and in. Give the sophomore his first 2 of the night. It's now an 11-4 ball game, 7-point lead. Branscombe stuck his paw in there, creates a turnover. Back comes 2-on-2. Wade, he's just going to drive right through a little too hard. Rebound collected by Joe Clark. Back up come the Pirates. Giovanni Mack drives through, high off the panel and in. The freshman guard gets his first 2 of the evening. Branscombe right over the timeline. He pulls it back out. Kicks it over to Wade. Wade, Webb. Back over to Wade once again. There you go. Thought about the lefty 3. He's going to go in. Zip pass back over Villanea. Little too hard on that one. Goes off the far side of the rim and out. Back come the Pirates. High off the panel. No bucket in the bruise, but Reams probably going to go to the line to shoot 2 if the officiating holds tried and true.
Yeah, and, you know, from the free throw line, we talked, he's 3rd in the region here at 81% from the free throw line. And so this is a guy you want to try and keep away from the basket. And if he is, you definitely don't want to foul him.
Right, because you don't want to send Mack to the free throw line because he's shooting 86% from the stripe.
Right.
You know, and King is only averaging, 71%.
Just a measly 71.
Oh, my goodness. You need to foul number 0, Joe Clark. He's the guy you need to foul, 31% from the stripe. So checking in now is going to be the straight edge Razor, Harrison Razor. 15-13 left to go in the half. And that will be 1 put in there by Reams. Actually made both of them, so give him 6. That would stand to reason because that gives them 8 now and just a 3-point deficit. They appear to be on an 8-1 run here at the moment. That's Wade. And Watkins now is checked into the ball game. So there's Gabe Watkins. Over to Razor. Back over to Watkins. Goes in, gets his pocket pick just inside the charity stripe. 2 steps and through. Too hard. Rebound collected once again, and it's put in and through by Reams. Won't be the last time we call his name tonight. Now full press being put on. Watkins in some kind of trouble. Razor. Ball's turned over. Watkins gets that back, though. Comes back 2-on-1, going straight to the hoop. That's rejected. Denied. The Razor doesn't get it to fall through. Wade fighting. Pirates come right back. Back comes Thomas. Thomas goes high off the square. Villanea looking to collect it. Up and down, back we go. Wade's going to settle things down here with 14 minutes left to go in the half. Razor over to Watkins. Watkins had Villanea on a pick and roll. He's going to grab that rebound amongst all those Redwoods that are out there, but winds up losing the ball. Back come the Pirates once again. Mikey Thomas. Travel called, so.
Yep, he just couldn't decide if he wanted to kind of keep going with his dribble or pass, and that got him in trouble.
So Mikey Thomas guilty of the turnover. That'll be a throw in far side by number 2, Jalen Boyd, who once again had 19 points last game. Had a solid 19, but it was the work of the other sophomore, Darian Webb. Got player of the game nominations against Metropolitan back on Wednesday. Here's Bateman. You see him with his thumb and wrist out there wrapped up. He hit the deck and got a thumb that was jammed. There's a fadeaway, a little too hard off the back iron. Back come the Pirates once again. In and around and out of the feet goes Tyler King. Got Bateman on him. That's a little size mismatch, along with John Carroll out there now as well. Gives it over to Mikey Thomas. Back up once again to Carroll to kick it over. 3-ball put up by Reams. Too hard. Kanzler could have just gone up the court with it, but defers back to Bateman. Bateman's going to motor back up over the timeline. Gives it to Boyd. Kick over to Rickerman, who's checked into the ball game as well too. Kanzler rolls. Little too soft. Watkins, he's going to pull up. Drano. Give the Herky product 2 on that one. 13-10, still a one-possession ball game after being up 7-0. Pass down low to number 11, John Carroll.
Yeah, both teams kind of settled in a little bit here, and you're starting to see them really look for their offense. I mean, right now, the Pirates aren't shooting extremely well, and they're causing some of their own mistakes. And so if you're the Vikings, got to take advantage of this. Maybe go on another one of those 7-0 runs, build yourself a little bit of a lead.
Going to have to show some separation here, and looks like a media timeout's taken. We're going to step aside as well with 12:16 left to go in this half. Vikings basketball live stream STL.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
Matt Bates, Brian Kaplinger back here with you at Jefferson College Fieldhouse, the Joe Ellen Stringer Court located inside. That's where the action is here tonight. Vikings on top right now, 13-10, Brian. And as we had mentioned, after a 7-0 lead, what can the Vikings do to get a little down in distance in between them and the Pirates?
Yeah, I mean, they came out, they shot the ball really, really well to start. You're seeing them, you know, the Pirates are getting a little bit more settled in their defense, and so they're creating some more difficult shots. But here in a game like this, you've got to be able to knock those down, continue to work to get the shots you want. I want to see Kanzler down on the block, or Kimo Kanzler down on the block here. See if he can take advantage of his size.
Watkins up top. Going to pull up shop at the stripe, kicks it back out. That's going to be Bateman for 3. That rolls in and out. I like the shot. That just sputtered in and out of the cylinder, so I wouldn't change much on the shot approach. Tried to pick his pocket on the way by. No luck on that. Carroll spins underneath, and that's going to bounce underneath the backboard, going to fall out, and that will be Jefferson College ball. But that is going to be a big handful. Ja'Cory Terrell right in front of Watkins again. Size mismatches across the board.
A lot of length, a lot of reach for this Pirates team.
Back comes Watkins over the timeline. Dishes over to Bateman, looking to get Rickerman to cut through. Does, but uses that as a decoy. High ball screen by Kanzler. He's going to set up down low. Bateman's going to dish it out to Rickerman. Watkins had a three. Looks going to give it to Boyd. Kanzler's going to grab the rebound. Thought it was going to be a foul called. Couple 11s doing battle, and that's going to be won by Carroll as they come back up court and do the Pirates. 13-10 ball game still. Mikey Thomas zips that right out of bounds. That was a little give and go with Carroll and a little too much give, not enough go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give the edge to Kanzler there on the height in that number 11 battle here, but
timeout called, and we're going to keep it right here, and we're going to thank Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography. Photos, banners, designs, that's where we get our photos, banners, and custom work done over at Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. Give Ron Rigdon a call, 314-402-9014. Again, Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. Again, Matt Bates, Brian Kaplinger back here with you in that first half. Women play quarters, the men play halves, so
getting a look at the Judicam there as well.
There you go.
Judicam there on the side over there, and then I've got Drake Cam over here, or Drew Cam over on the opposite side.
Watkins with the throw in, 13-10 ball game, 3-point lead, and there was are they going to, again, I'm not even going to speculate, but okay, so Vikings are going to keep the ball. As I thought, that was somebody from the Pirates, specifically number 2, Mack, that got his hand on the ball, but I thought they were going to say that Watkins had stepped on the line, but that's a throw in. Boyd will grab that, navigate his way up court. They back everybody off, so they all fall back in behind the three-point arc. Over to Rickerman. Watkins at the top. Over to Bateman. Bateman shuffles. Had a look, but Boyd in and out of the feet. Charity stripe. Little too hard. Goes off the cylinder and out and back up the floor. Comes number 14, Ja'Cory Terrell. Being hounded by Watkins. Zip pass down low. Waits for traffic to go. Does Jamal Davis. Put back in by Ja'Cory Terrell. Averages 4.5 a game. Has 2 right there. Makes it a 1-point game. Pressure put on Bateman. As that full court press, creating all kinds of trouble.
Right, I was getting ready to say they've got to figure out a way to better handle or break this press that the Pirates are putting on, because it is creating way too much chaos here in the backcourt.
Exactly 10 minutes left to go until halftime. And that is going to be a throw-in for North Central. Ref's like, no, you got to come closer to me. I know you're 6'7", but come closer to me. Spin move in the paint. Back out goes Carroll. Down it goes and through. John Carroll, the Jon Carroll.
Just a tough shot by Carroll right there, because Kanzler had great defensive positioning.
And just like that, it is a 1-point lead now for the Pirates. Rickerman had a shot at the three. He's going to drive through the paint. Doesn't go. Kanzler almost had his pocket picked. Watkins over to the Razor. Don't be shy. Down low, puts it into the feet of the 6'9" Kanzler. And again, as I say, put that thing in his chest. Don't make the big man bend over like that. Or if you want to, just try to go over the top on a lob pass. I mean, that is an option too. Or I mean, an option as well, not option 2.
Either way.
Going to hand off to Watkins. Watkins over to Boyd. Shuffle step, throws the elbow, creates a little space, goes off the back panel a little too hard. So about 45 seconds gone on that possession and nothing accomplished, and that's going to be Watkins with a little rub and ride on the way by. So it looks like that is the Pirates now on a 14-6 run, if my herky math is correct, after being up 7-0.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's just really, it's kind of been, a tale of a hot start and then a really cold run for the Vikings here. None of their shots seem to be falling at the moment.
And the empty possessions and the press job being put on, and that's the travel created. And Ja'Cory Terrell will turn the ball over, as that'll be Harrison Razor throwing the ball in for Jefferson College. The Vikings under their own bucket. And that ball's promptly tipped out of bounds on the telegraph pass there by Giovanni Mack. There is nothing wrong with faking that hard pass on the throw and then looking for a deeper ball down court.
I mean, I think you got to look at that because as soon as you're inbounding here,
and he's put Watkins in a bad spot. Yes. Webb up top to Watkins. Watkins going to go back over to Webb. Another high ball screen set up by Kanzler, but does not go down low. Now he's trying to get some movement inside. Branscom's going to kick back out. Webb for three. Give him three. Darian Webb from Poplar Bluff, the sophomore. Kanzler a little too high off the panel. Pirates get the rebound. They look to go up. Davis looked like he just lost the ball going up, but I stand corrected as they're going to get Webb down underneath. But it looks like some of that height package for the Pirates, they're wanting to get the dunk and not really just focus on the bucket. And I say that being only 5'9", as these guys are 6'9", and a travel by the Pirates. So Vikings, you know, yes, they're up 16-14, have gotten a bucket to go up top. But, you know, again, take the records off the table, look at the game in front of you. Got to find a way to create some distance, get some separation here on the score sheet, and Webb will do that. Nice job, Darian Webb. Once again, the spark plug last game had 16. Ball ping-pongs off a couple hands, but that's going to be Carroll. Gives it out to Tyler King. King, spin move off Branscom. He's going to go soft right, doesn't fall through. Kanzler, they're going to get him with a little over the back on John Carroll. Kanzler doing all he can underneath to cancel everything out on that North Central offense. But, you know, when you got one big man at 6'9" going against others that are 6'8", 6'6", 6'7",
right,
it's a tall proposition against, you know, those Redwoods that are lining up underneath.
Yeah, I mean, and Kanzler, to your point, is doing a great job of battling down there on the blocks, not only, you know, blocking shots, but getting in the way of passes and boxing out as best as he can, but can't box out everybody.
Second one goes up, that one goes through. So give him three on the evening for John Carroll. And again, more pressure being put on. And, you know, I think there's been more press put on in just the last 3 minutes than we saw in the women's game, like the whole entire ball game.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if I'm Coach Walker, I might be thinking about getting a timeout here and just strategizing how we can break this press a little bit easier.
Well, they need to get it over. They were in danger of a 10-second violation. Webb, top of the three, kicks back over. Razor, three ball, little too hard off the cylinder. Rebound grabbed by Carroll. Gives it over to King. Back he comes. Little zone screen being set up here. A little zone matchup, I guess you would call it. Little pick and roll set up there. Carroll, and look at Kanzler. He's going to get that on the way by, gets all ball. As Giovanni Mack went around him, went to go up, and Kanzler just canceled that one out.
Yeah, there's a reason he's third in the region in blocks. He's got that reach, and the moment you think you've got to step on him, that reach just corrects all that mistake.
But on the inbounds pass, that's Reams knocking down another two. I have him unofficially at 10 at the moment. 8 points from the floor and 2 at the stripe. Here's Webb all the way over to Watkins. Thought about going to Razor, but that was immediately denied. Webb goes to go in and out. Now does, gives it back to Branscom, a little too high up top. Now they can't make the 2-foot pass because they're trying to hit him right in the face with it. Shot clock goes off and an empty possession for the Vikings, and they somehow still have an 18-17 lead.
I'm with you. It's one of those that has been a sloppy start.
And that will be a timeout that was taken, and we're going to step aside as well. This is Vikings Basketball Livestream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Listening to the Potosi Pep Band. Thank you. Making the trek up to play. 6:41 left to go until halftime. Vikings up 18-17, and we were just looking up and down the North Central roster here, and I'm not saying they're wrong on some of these numbers, but if you're telling me John Carroll's the only one and almost the highest one, at least on the court, at 6'7", there's a number that are on here that they're saying Isaiah Reams is only 5'11". I'm hard pressed to believe that.
Yeah, maybe they hit a little bit of a growth spurt once they
yes.
put out this little program.
Once they printed the rosters, everybody, hit a growth package. So here's King, zips one back out to King once again. 3-ball Drano. Welcome to the score sheet, Tyler King. Didn't break my heart that he'd been held off of it most of this first half, but you know, when you're popping down 21 a ball game, tough, as they say, tough to keep a good man down, right?
Absolutely. I mean, he's going to find the score sheet at some point. You just hope maybe it's few and far between.
He can hit the score sheet after the game's over all he wants. But it's now a 20-18 lead for the visiting team for the North Central Missouri Pirates. Jefferson College, the Vikings got to figure out how to get something productive. Webb's got I got your answer there, Mr. Bates. I'll take 7.
Yeah, he's looked really, really good coming off the last game, and now just really producing on the offense for the Vikings.
3-ball put up. I was going to say that looked good out of the hand, and Reams just knocking him down, give him 13 already.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to step up and make sure you have a hand in his face on each of those shots.
Well, he averages 19, so he's pretty close to being done, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Branscombe with a soft bounce pass. That gets intercepted, and he's going to get called for the foul as King goes up with the bucket and the bruise. So not only does the steal come away off Branscombe, as you see on the replay there, but now he's going to come back, compound things, get called for the foul. And now that you're down by 5, if you're on the Viking side, this is a chance for King to make it a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, you know, you talk about how quick, especially in this game, the tide can change on these runs, especially if you're turning the ball over and you're giving up transition baskets and then compounding it with a foul as well.
I mean, and it's one thing to try to turn this into a track meet, but when the other team keeps knocking down the points as King finishes off the and one, then you create just something where all of a sudden you've had like a Mount Vesuvius moment. There's a turnover, 3-ball put up, goes off the square, doesn't fall through. Rebound, though, collected by the Pirates. That's stripped away by Webb. Nice job. Spins through, navigates out of traffic, a kick back out. Rickerman, open 3. Drano! Cole Rickerman had 5 last game, has 3 already on the evening. Cut through the paint, dish out to Mikey Thomas. He kicks out, 3-ball put up, and Isaiah Reams give him 16 on the evening. 29-23 is the lead for the Pirates, and mercy how this thing has opened. But really the 6-point difference is the 2 threes that have just been sank by Reams.
Yeah, I mean, and they've been really good looks at the basket, so you know, you got to play good, solid team defense and make sure if there's screens, you're switching to continue to make it a difficult shot for him.
3 on the shot clock. Could have another shot clock violation, and they do. That cannot happen.
Yeah, especially not at this point of the season. You would think at this point they're well aware of that shot clock, understanding that, and having to just really kind of focus up and pay attention to where we are.
4:05 and counting until halftime. So, I mean, that's about as big of an empty possession as you can get with the shot clock violation, and that's been twice now. 3. That's why he wears it, Isaiah Reams, but he gets 2 on that one. But still, he has 18 in the first half. Watkins in a heck of a mess. Creates a turnover in the backcourt. Back comes Joe Clark. He'll kick it over to King. King, he's going to just drive through on Kanzler and give him the bucket. And there's going to be another timeout taken as well, as Coach C.B. Walker none too happy, and we're going to step aside as well. We'll be back. Vikings basketball, live stream STL.
The Health Information Technology program combines healthcare, business, and technology. This online degree provides students a broad range of knowledge that allows them to choose multiple career paths. Our graduates work in data analytics, electronic health records, medical coding, and much more. Employment growth is high for HIT careers. Upon completion, our students are eligible to take the Registered Health Information Technician exam since we are nationally accredited by CAHIM. For more information, go to jeffco.edu/HIT.
What if there was a place that could help you discover the possibilities? A place where you could find your passion, your purpose, your path. Jefferson College is that place. So what are you waiting for? Discover the possibilities at Jefferson College.
Matt Bates, Brian Kaplinger back here with you, and during the timeout we were admiring the use of the dry erase board that C.B. Walker was using, as he didn't even have one. There was no X's and O's being put on anything. That was just strictly, you're going to listen to my message.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a let's challenge some manhood right here and say, hey, you're better than this. You can get the job done better, and I expect to see it for this last 3.5.
And it has blown up to a 10-point lead all of a sudden. But as we say, the empty possessions, the turnovers, you know, the shot clock violations just can't happen. Another turnover. Watkins. So he's going to come back. A little rub on Mikey Thomas. Doesn't happen. Villanea goes off his hand and out. That'll be a throw in right underneath the bucket for the Pirates. Again, wants to thank everybody on Facebook, YouTube, X, Mixler.com, TKDS Sports app, mobile Roku, Fire TV. Like, subscribe, get those notifications, please, and thank you. Here's Boyd up on top there with Reams. Kicks back out, underneath, soft touch and in. Welcome to the score sheet, Dampier Evans. Again, when you're the lowest average total of the starting 5, and it's 6, you know, you're doing something right if you're Coach Jeremy Essery over there for the Pirates. Long range 3 put up. Give Sean Villanea 2 more, give him 4. 35-26. So you got to figure out how to keep the Pirates off the board and try to get some possession with some points at the other end.
Yeah, and that last shot by Villanea was a 3. They did credit him with a 3 on that one.
So there you go. Look at that. The points now just adding up. Give him 5 now.
That's right. Keep it going, right? I'm okay with that. Let's
keep
add them on.
You just keep cooking the books over there, and all of a sudden we're tied up 35-35.
All right. I wish it worked that way. I need some of these young men to start hitting and knocking down these shots.
But as we say, as quickly as you look up at that scoreboard, just to look at time, look at points, again, all of a sudden it's a 9-point lead. You know, it was a 10-point lead for the Pirates, and you just kind of shake your head. Nice job by Boyd to get his hand in there, but a shot clock violation now with exactly 2 minutes left to go for the Pirates. So, I guess, you kind of feel half as bad now because it's 2-1 now in the shot clock violation turnovers.
That's right. Now you just got to figure out a way to get through this press here and not get trapped.
I'm not sure how many bounce passes at the feet, though, are going to get you out of that problem. Vikings come through. That's Boyd's spin move. Right elbow goes off left side of the panel. Doesn't fall through. Here's a zip pass right back into the paint. Spin move off the glass. Does not fall through for Evans. Rebound over. Rickerman comes right back up. Thought he might stop, pop a 3. That's going to be Bateman. Too hard off the back iron. hard bounce pass on the transition. Up and in goes the return of the Mac. Almost a pick off in the backcourt there by Mack, but Bateman, he's going to drive through, kick back out. Wade doesn't fall through, rebound grabbed, and they're going to say it rolled off of Boyd and out with 66 seconds now left to go until halftime and an 11-point deficit for the Vikings in the process.
Yeah, and right now if you're the Vikings, you're feeling the weight of those empty possessions, that press and those turnovers. And so you got to kind of calm yourself a little bit and start getting some good offensive possessions.
Long range three put up and in. Tyler King. Good Lord.
That was Reams again.
Oh.
Yeah, just out there in no man's land and decided, I'm going to go ahead and take this shot and knock it down.
Here's Bateman. Soft right. Little too much touch on that. Goes off the cylinder and back out. 1 second differential on the shot clock and the game clock, so 26 seconds now and counting. Left to go until halftime here. 18 now on the shot clock. 40-26, so it's blown up now to a 14-point lead. Zip pass all the way back out, top of the arc. Mack gonna cut in. He's fouled on the way through, and he's gonna go to the line to shoot two. Stopping the clock with 7.2.
You can see in a hurry why this Pirates team has got 92-point average on the season. There for a little bit, I was like, oh man, this might be defensive, but here in the last little bit, they have really put on a show from deep.
And I'll tell you right now that Isaiah Reams is no joke. Mack drops that one down unofficially. I have him at 5 on the evening. Was afternoon at one point because that's how you get to evening. So
you're on it. We all knew what you meant.
Thank you, Brian. You're about the only one. You get me. Mack knocks them both down, but once again, when you're 86% from the stripe, that's
yeah.
So 7.2 left to go, 42-26. So now a 16-point lead. Rickerman going to rub along on the way by. Razors out there. Bateman as time expires but falls to no avail. That is a 42-26 lead as we have hit halftime. This is Jefferson College Vikings basketball on live stream STL.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so they give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. and will partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote. 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Marie Stelling.
I'm the Community Relations Director for Autumn Ridge Residences. We offer a vibrant senior living community conveniently located at 55 in Herculaneum. We offer 3 meals a day, activities and outings. Housekeeping, laundry is all included. Just minutes away from doctor's offices, restaurants, and shopping. So if you or someone you know are considering senior living, please contact me, Marie Stelling, at 636-931-8400. Come see for yourself why seniors love the life they live at Autumn Ridge.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
Drives the baseline. Shots no good. Rebounds put up and down. Lee from 10. No good. Rebound. Takes it from 18. Count it, Monty Vogel. Good shot. Smoky in the air. That's a lot of time. Flames for 3. Count it. Try to take it from me. All alone, Alfonso Cotton puts it down, and we're tied.
We're back. You ready?
Jalen Boyd, St. Louis, Missouri. Nico Bateman, Kansas City, Missouri.
Stephen Bonner, St. Louis, Missouri.
Jordan Wade, East St. Louis, Illinois.
Gabe Watkins, Herculaneum, Missouri.
Chemo Chancellor, East St. Louis, Illinois.
Cole Rickerman, Festus, Missouri.
Devontae Sanusi, London, United Kingdom.
Darian Webb, Papa Bluff, Missouri.
Cade Harmon, Perth, Western Australia.
Harrison Razor, Evansville, Indiana.
Gavin Smith, Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Kobe Branscombe, Festus, Missouri.
Sean Vianney, Clarksville, Tennessee.
The Health Information Technology program combines healthcare, business, and technology. This online degree provides students a broad range of knowledge that allows them to choose multiple career paths. Our graduates work in data analytics, electronic health records, medical coding, and much more. Employment growth is high for HIT careers. Upon completion, our students are eligible to take the Registered Health Information Technician exam since we are nationally accredited by CAHIM. For more information, go to jeffco.edu/HIT.
What if there was a place that could help you discover the possibilities? A place where you could find your passion, your purpose, your path. Jefferson College is that place. So what are you waiting for? Discover the possibilities at Jefferson College.
And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming? Tonight, oh Lord,
halftime score 42-26. North Central, is in the lead here over Jefferson College as we bring things back up here. And the first half is a tale of the first two halves, first 10 minutes, second 10 minutes. Jeffco looked really good, solid, had the lead, and then all of a sudden kind of the wheels fell off.
Yeah, that's about succinctly the way to put it. That notes that I had from the last game coming into the night, it was, Jeffco against Metro had the rebounding, the collective team effort, very few empty possessions, and in that second half of that game against Metro, they kind of got back into some bad habits, which was like all passing, no shooting. Tonight, though, they started off like a house of fire. Like I said, what did you learn in the last game that you could bring into this game? And Brian, and it looked like the first 7 minutes was like world beaters, but then all of a sudden, as Ray said, like the wheels just came off.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at that first 10 minutes, you're going, this is going to be a game. Like, they're in it, they're fighting. But yeah, a lot of empty possessions. That press that the Pirates put on really gave them a lot of trouble, resulted in a lot of turnovers, a lot of easy baskets for them. And then you talk about it from North Central side. I mean, you got a guy like Isaiah Reams who's putting in 21, 50% of their points. Somebody's got to step up and guard him. King's got 8, and then Giovanni Mack with 6 on their side. And then you flip it to the Vikings side, there's just not that much there. I mean, you've got 7 from Webb, which is a little bit unexpected to a degree. I mean, had a great game Wednesday night, comes back in. And then you've got 5 from Boyd and 5 from Villanea, but that's really it. And so somebody's going to have to muster up some offense here and really kind of show some fortitude for this second half.
And what I was just going to piggyback off of that, when you look up and down the North Central score sheet, of their 42 points, only 5 of them have come from the bench. When you look at the 26 points for Jefferson College, 10 of them, almost half of them have come from the bench play. So, I mean, when you look at your starting 5, and those are normally the boys that you look to, they seem to be, doing everything and then some on the North Central side of the ball. But now, for all of you following on Mixler, they're going to wave it off. Jefferson College will now be going left to right, and that will be North Central going right to left.
Right, and you're seeing right now kind of CB Walker's, staple offensive set. He's trying to go inside out, work down low to Kanzler, and then if he has the shot, take it. If he doesn't, kick it back out. Maybe you get an open shot or a drive.
Nice job by Webb with an easy floater, and in he goes, picking up right where he left off at. Give him 9. But this North Central outfit, though, I mean, points per game, they're 92, is 14th in the NJCAA out of, only 145 teams.
They're not close to the top.
And that's 72.5, 72.5 points a game for Jeffco, 123rd out of 145 teams.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance, but the shooting percentage, though, for North Central at 52%, that's 3rd in the entire NJCAA. Normally they're putting, half the time they're putting the ball in the bucket. That is uncanny. Here comes King off the square and in. So averages 21 on the 21 a game, has 10 right now. And it is now a 44-28 lead. Branscombe over to Kanzler, back out to Webb once again. Why not? I don't mind that shot. That was a good one put up. Branscombe almost had a pick on the way back by. Comes back up. That's King on the far side. Over to Mack. They give it back over to Reams. Mack almost picked up his foot and the dribble.
Right.
Dampier Evans is going to go on number 5, which was Jordan Wade, but a little too hard on the way up. Branscombe's looking around, and I think he's going to be the guilty party, and he is. Look at me, right on the money with that call.
You got it. Right now it's just too easy for the Pirates. Baskets are too easy. I mean, they're getting these backdoor cuts, and your help defense isn't there for the Viking side, and it's resulting in some difficult runs that you're trying to have to dig your way out of.
That it's going to be Branscombe checking out. Rickerman's going to check in. And at the line, the aforementioned Joe Clark. I mean, 31% from the stripe. So, I mean, this is, ideally, when you're looking up and down the roster there, he's the one you want at the line shooting. Misses that one, but guess what they do? They're going to get King over the back with a block that I thought he had body and distance away from the play on that, because that was a relatively easy
I think he pushed off at the start. Maybe that's what they got to get that space. So.
Okay. I mean, I could agree with that, because I didn't see much once he got possession where, he had the space. So if that was how he got it, as they say, so be it. On we go. Bounce pass goes off the foot, just barely got to Canceller. So maybe we look to go up, maybe up around the chest. But it's going to be Boyd, goes back out, comes back in. Bounce pass down to Wade, almost got knocked out of his hand. But that's going to be the Pirates retaining possession. So just the little things going to be catching up. Passing's got to get a little better. And you got to make the most of your possessions when you have them, because the Pirates are making you pay. There's Canceller. One of his easier rebounds he's going to get. Back comes Boyd. Up top, Webb thought he was going to shoot a three. Rickerman says, I'll take that. Bingo! Cole Rickerman had one three-point bucket in the first half, has another one now. Averages 5, he has 6. King open, look for 3, nothing but net. And that is now 48-31, a 17-point lead for North Central. Rickerman over to Webb. Webb right in front of our vantage point. Being guarded by Clark. He's going to come through the lane. Even though he may have tripped, we saw that earlier. That because even Joe's like, I don't know what I did, but that's going to be his third nonetheless. But we've seen that call before.
I was going to say, we've seen the no call before and just watched somebody go right to the ground and with the ball and not get a call. So
a little screen set up by Canceller on the throw-in. They wind up getting it over to Webb, top of the three-point arc. Kick back out, Rickerman once again, a little too hard off the back iron. And that's going to be number 22, Jamal Davis, trying to track it down, and he'll let it roll out of bounds. Can only imagine what the pep talk, or maybe lack that thereof, was won at halftime. That, because if it was anything like what the timeout was that they had there near the end of that first half. Whew. Falling back with the fadeaway three. Looks like maybe going to the line to shoot 3, and he is Tyler King, who is the freshman, shooting 71% from the stripe.
Man, tough one. There you're talking about Rickerman, good contest on the shot, but you got to make sure you give space for the shooter to land.
And I think we've seen violations called before, and his foot was on the wrong line. So instead of making it a violation, which C.B. Walker, I'm sure, is expressing that point. So they're going to actually just say, you get to redo it and your foot goes on this line, but that should be a violation.
Right. Especially once you get control of the ball, you step up past that free throw line. It doesn't matter why. It's the violation there.
Correct. Had the referee had the ball up in the air, and the one official said no, it's this line, but he had the ball. He came set.
Right.
Does knock one of those down in the process. That's going to be Wade checking out. That'll be Watkins checking in. Apparently he's been watching some Mizzou basketball as well, as he went around the back, did a little flip. Goes 2 for 3 at the stripe. And a timeout called, as it was about at 4 Mississippi there on the throw-in. And with a timeout taken, we're going to keep it right here. And we're going to talk about what, Mr. Ray?
Talk about our new show, Fast Break, which will be Thursday, if you haven't checked it out before, on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Fast Break Thursday, Thursday, 6 o'clock, we'll be live from Case and Buck's Grub and Pub. And we talk a little bit about some Jefferson College basketball, ladies and men's. talk a little bit about high school basketball here in the Jefferson County area as well. So join us. Fast break. The Dreek, the Beak,
Right.
the Freak, Mr. B Cap, and myself will be involved this week. So tune in.
16:32 left to go in this one, and a 19-point lead over the Vikings. Pirates backing off. Allows Boyd to come over. Little
Graciously
high ball
backing
screen.
off, might I add.
I mean, ideally would have liked to seen Kanzler with the pick and roll, which was kind of like a makeshift it was getting to. There's Boyd with a 3. Kanzler went from just a high ball screen. He kind of rolled off and was like, oh, okay. But I think if he was a little more affirmative on that pick and roll, there's a hand on the ball on the way through. No travel called. They're going to call a reach in. They're going to get Watkins on the foul on that one, his second. Throw in by Mack. Over to Reams. A little too hard. Haven't called his name a whole lot here in this second half, and it's not going to break my heart at all. Through the paint, off the panel, Dampier Evans. Honey, turn your Dampier down. And there's a foul being called away from the ball. And it looks like they're going to get King. Closer to 5 he gets, the happier the Vikings will be as well, too.
That is the truth. I mean, between him and Reams, I mean, to your point, we haven't seen a lot of Reams in this half, but King has more than made up for it so far to start this second half.
Here comes Boyd. 2 steps through the paint, off the panel and in. Give him the bucket and the bruise. So Jalen Boyd, the last minute and a half, coming out like a house of fire. Now has 5. 15:25 left to go. It's now 17-point deficit. Boyd at the line. Going to see if he can make it a 16-point deficit.
I sure hope so, because nobody's down there to get the rebound.
Duly noted, and there you go. 3 Pirates wanted to grab the rebound, and they're like, no, no, no. We just need 1 because we've got everybody blocked out. All 1 of them. Back up top. Reams thought about the 3. I mean, why not? He's going to try to go in on Kanzler. He does reverse underneath the bucket. Gets his first points of half number 2. Give him 23 on the night. Rickerman up top to Webb. Now the high ball screen set up. They kick out to Watkins. 3. Vikings needed that one. They get the rebound, though. Up and in goes Boyd. Nice job to follow up for Jalen Boyd. And ball just a little too high. And Evans couldn't handle that. But this empty possession, though, this is where, you know, the Vikings need to earn some of their money.
Yeah.
A 3 ball here could make it a 14-point deficit. You got to figure out how to chunk and chew away at this.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot, but that'll be huge.
Ball goes up. 3 Pirates there for the rebound on the perimeter shot. Back up come the Pirates now, 14-25 and counting. Down low to Evans. Goes to go up and fouled on the way up, and they're going to get number 20, Darian Webb.
I mean, and really in that play, it's a good foul by Webb on that. You know, you're undersized going against one of their big guys down low. He's got the drop on you, and so make him earn it from the free throw line right here.
42% shooter from the line. Buries that one. Speaking of Webb and those 13 in a row that he hit from the charity stripe there in the second half of the Metro game, finished with 14 free throws. He's 42 for 50. He's 84%, but not enough to qualify for the NJCAA standings, but his 84% would put him in the top 15. Rickerman over to the razor, just a little too hard.
Yeah, and
creates an empty possession.
There you go, and you can see just the expression on Coach C.B. Walker's face. Like, he's just looking for people to make the right reads, right decisions, and start making some shots.
And there's Razor, nice job, but the ball was kept in, but he flipped it to a Pirate. And that's going to be another timeout taken. And we're going to keep it right here, and we'll thank the 3 sponsors that are airing our games this evening. That would be Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, and Case and Bucks up in Barnhart. Pasta House 636-725-0300. Texas Roadhouse 636-330-0512. And Case and Bucks up in Barnhart 636-464-0110. Go to caseandbucksbarnhart.com. Burgers, wings, and salads like you wouldn't believe.
That's right.
Had one up there the other day. I mean, that thing's the size of a hubcap. I mean, it comes out it comes out in the big bowl, and you're just like, okay, that is worth every penny.
I had a burger for lunch last week. It was unbelievable. Big shout out to Jeff Fitter. He's actually on a little mini vacation down at a barbecue conference of some sort down in Texas. So see if he can bring back, maybe some sort of championship down there, because they have those barbecue cookouts and all the cook-offs and all that fun stuff.
Well, last time I saw him, he had his arm in a sling and had all kinds of...
Got that off.
So,
got that off.
As soon as you get that off, start slinging slabs again and coating and basting and smoking and talking about your pit smoking. Pit smoking.
Wow.
Well, sometimes you gotta explain. You gotta go into that deeper dive that you
just in case, right? Just in case.
Here's a throw in by Giovanni Mack. Gets it back to Mack, being guarded by Watkins. I like this matchup here. Not too many are going to beat Watkins to the punch. Creates a little diversion. Rickerman's going to grab that, so ball doesn't fall through. Mack tried picking the pocket on the way back by. Razor's going to kick it back out. Wade didn't really fake anybody out on his fake. He's going to go up.
And they're going to call that on the floor somehow, but all right.
I was sitting here waiting to see who they were going to call the foul on, and you basically just kind of spoke my mind. I'm like, so who's the foul on? And it's not. Okay. Because it didn't roll off anybody's foot out of bounds, so let's just be clear about that. So here's Boyd being guarded by Evans. They're going to kick it back out to Watkins. Nice jumper, doesn't fall through. Boyd putting pressure on, and I'll give Jalen some love on that one. What he was trying to do was just get the hand in to knock it off the hand of the Pirate that had his arm extended.
Right.
He was like that close, and you can see if you're on Mixler, like how close I got my fingers, apart.
Yeah, that close.
Like that close. Rickerman, Watkins, a little double team, but they're going to kick it back out. 3-ball put up, and that is to Corey Evans. Welcome back to the score sheet. He had 2 in the first quarter, has 5 now. Watkins, a little shuffle step kick out. The Razor for 3, too hard. Back up come the Pirates once again, 58-37. That is a 21-point lead at the moment, with 12:38 left to go, and a foul called. That will stop the clock. And Gavin Smith will be checking in, and Rickerman will be checking out. Again, North Central coming in 22-5. A so-called 1-game winning streak, but that was because they had a 15-game winning streak snapped 2 games ago against Indian Hills. The Vikings, though, they just picked up win number 10 on the season against Metro for the first year back for the men's program, but could be number 11 tonight, but that is going to be some tough sledding. They want to get that done.
Yeah,
Rings just is not going to stop.
It's been tough. We're going to get the foul called here. But, to go back to your point, you talk about a 10-win season, and if you look at the record for the Vikings, you might go, well, it doesn't seem super successful. But you got to keep in mind, this is a program that's been rebooted, hasn't been in existence for 30-some-odd years. And so for a first-year program really coming back out and putting up double-digit wins, that's huge.
And that is, by all accounts, should be a good sign of things to come here in the Jefferson County area and specifically the Jefferson College program out here in Hillsboro, Missouri. But that'll all go back to the head coach for both teams, C.B. Walker, and the job he does out in the community to recruit. And as we had talked pregame, saving the bacon in the area.
That's it.
Almost going up for a jam was John Carroll. To no avail, slipped out of his hand. And it looks like foul going to be called on the floor, and finally getting the number on that with a block, and that was on number 11. They're going to get the canceller.
No, on the flip side for the Pirates.
Okay, that's why they're coming down to this side of the. Okay.
It's okay. We have those moments.
Wade going to go to the line. 60% from the stripe. So I'm guessing there must have been some sort of intentional on that because he's shooting a 1-and-1. Or at least everybody acted like they were shooting a 1-and-1. Oop. Little fake out. We had everybody on deck, though, to get a rebound.
It's a good sign.
38-60. 22-point lead for the Pirates at the moment. Mikey Thomas playing a little stall ball. Gives it over to number 14. That's Ja'Cory Terrell. They're going to kick it all the way. Look out.
Watch out, young men.
Some of the kids there on the floor are just not paying attention. Took a couple of them right off the cranium.
Good thing you missed.
Yikes.
They're going to be paying attention now. I mean.
So you know what's going to happen now. They're going to be putting screens up all around like they do at baseball stadiums.
Nah,
people getting hit with foul balls.
You're in the field of play there, young man.
Not paying attention. Webb going to kick it back out to Bateman.
That's it. I was going to say it's good to see some young, basketball players out watching this team. Had a good crowd for both games so far tonight, and so, just fun environment to be at, even though the score hasn't been a fun one tonight to this point.
Foul's going to be on John Carroll. That's his second. Again, who they list as the tallest player on the team at 6'7". Roman Phillips going to get some action, the freshman forward. Here's the Razor, going to knock that one down. Welcome to the score sheet, the pride of Evansville, Indiana. Knocks that one through as well, too. So productive job there at the line. And as I think the last game that you and I done, we talk about it over and over, productive minutes.
Right.
What do you do with the time you're put in when coach calls your name and number? Speaking of productive minutes, Reams just.
Right.
And touch pass by Webb. That's going to go off the hand of Mikey Thomas and out. So it'll still be Jeffco ball with exactly 11 minutes left to go, 25 on the shot clock. Webb up top. Kick over to the Razor. Wade. Gavin Smith back up top. Straight edge. Went in, did not fall through. Nice job by Razor. I like the look. I like the look that he gave it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that shot. It's a good catch in rhythm shot right there. It's an open shot. Just unfortunate that it didn't go down at that point. And so, again, nothing wrong with taking that shot.
And 20 seconds later, the Pirates booted out of bounds. Webb almost a drag step travel there. That was Razor going to kick it back out to Gavin Smith. Smith gets it over to Bateman. Little pitch and catch with Wade. He's going to stop. A little too hard off the back iron. Needed a bucket on that drive. That would have brought it to within 20, which that was Bateman. Went up, thought we were going to get a bucket and a bruise. I think everybody on the Pirates bench thought the same thing. Did not happen. So there's Phillips out there. Razor kicks it back out. Webb, again, another three ball, a little too hard. Pirates come back with a rebound. Transition ball back up. Mikey Thomas off the panel and in. Welcome to the score sheet, Mikey Thomas. First points brought down here with 9:40 left to go. And that's going to be a timeout taken by Jefferson College. And we're going to step aside as well with 9:39 left to go. This is Vikings basketball live stream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Back here at Jefferson College Fieldhouse, the Joe Ellen Stringer Court, Matt Bates, Brian Kaplinger, alongside producer Ray Hallbrook, spinning the knobs, twisting the dials down there. And we also have Judah in the house, along with Drew. More like a combo Druda.
That's it. Manning the cameras down there on the floor for us tonight.
Guys do some slick video work down there, but all brought to you together there by Mr. Hallbrook up here up top. 9:33 and counting. Gavin gave it over to the Razor. He's going to go bounce pass to Webb in a mess over there. They kick it back out. Razor, 3-ball, Drano. The Razor, the straight edge, has 5. 66-43. Back comes Mack. He's going to go off the panel and in. Says, I'll see your 3, and I'll knock 2 off of that one. Razor, nice pass over to Bateman. He's taking the tape off the wrist and thumb. Wade goes up. He's hammered on the way up, and Roman Phillips walking by to see the damage he created.
Seeing it right there on the replay. Just a good hard drive there by Wade into Phillips, forcing the officials to make a call.
And as we talked about with Webb last game, good things happen when you just go to the net with the ball. You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, worst thing can happen. You go up, you get harmed, you can go to the line to shoot too.
Right.
Or, you know, it can fall through and you just go to the line with a bucket and a bruise. Next one up. And that one will fall through. So give Wade 2 on the night, all coming from the charity stripe. And that is number 24, Khalil Screen, the sophomore in the ball game. Tall drink of water there, number 24. I would dare say he's another one that they would list at 6'7", 6'8" in the program. But he's matching up out there with Bateman. Phillips inside. I think he got did the hokey pokey there, turned himself around and couldn't figure out which foot was his pivot foot. And the ref's like, I don't know either, but you walked.
Right. Once you start spinning twice, you know you're going to find yourself in some trouble.
And that third and fourth one will put you in all kinds of danger. So here's the Razor, as there is a press being put on here. Kind of like a man's zone press, if you will. They applied a little pressure, but now they're just zoning and switch. Bateman. Mismatch up at top with the height. Give it to the Razor. Nice idea. Back over off the front of the cylinder. Razor gets it. Over to Webb. Webb needs to kick it back out. He does. Razor, they got Gavin Smith all the way over on the other side, but that's going to be Bateman trying to go in 1-on-3. 4 on the shot clock. Could we see another violation? Smith for 3. At least hit the iron, and they're going to call a foul down on the floor. So Vikings were in danger of another shot clock violation, but you can send a thank you card to Gavin Smith for at least hitting the rim on that one.
Absolutely. You know, and to your point, sometimes just getting a good shot up, doing the fundamentals of boxing out, you get a foul called, and here you find yourself at the free throw line.
Nico Bateman. Spin move, going to pause, think about it, and thought a touch too much on that. Coming to you from Kansas City, Missouri is the 6-foot freshman guard. Had 3 last game, averages 5. Been held off the score sheet tonight and is still that. 0 for 2 at the stripe, 44-68, 24-point deficit, and number 24 with the ball. Down low. Goes screen, gives it over to Evans. He's going to go up and he's going to get harmed on the way up, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. We're going to now, okay. That's what I thought. I didn't see Sanusi had checked in because he had put 14 up, and I'm like, so Sanusi just must have checked in to pick up the foul. And that will be Gavin Smith checking out, and that'll be Branscombe checking in. As Evans looks to finish off another one here at the line. Pretty certain that might have rattled him just a touch.
Some of our young fans decided they were going to scream.
Bateman for 3. I liked it out of the hand. Then there's going to be a foul called down on screen. So again, 7, no. Nope, they're going to get Sanusi, just as I thought.
In the game and out of the game just as fast when you pick up 2 quick ones like that. It goes back to your point you're talking about productive minutes when you get opportunities to be in. You got to make them count.
When you have more fouls than points, never a good thing, and especially if that's the only stat line you're in. That one missed as well, too. So the kid in the camouflage jacket creating a little havoc. Give him 3 points on the night.
That's right.
Kid in the camo. This will be Razor throwing it in over to Webb, back over to Razor. A little pitch and catch, but you got to get it over the timeline. They do. Webb pulls up shop. Back up top to Bateman. Bateman. Thought he might have just pulled up and popped a 3, but Branscombe going to kick it back out. 12 on the shot clock. Back through, comes Razor over to Villanea. Picks up, off the panel, doesn't fall through, and that is a Razor getting fouled on the way up. The straight edge coming to play.
And he is, so far I've been impressed with the minutes he's gotten here, in this second half. He's really fighting hard, maybe catching the attention of Coach C.B. Walker a little bit, knocking down a couple shots, finding ways to get extra possessions, and getting to the free throw.
So, give him 6 right now. All of his production coming here in the second half. Give him 7, 4 from the stripe. And just to put in perspective, he has tied Jalen Boyd for points in this second half, 7 apiece. And it's essentially that's where all your production has come from, is from a gentleman off the bench and one of your starters. Need to spread the love up and down that score sheet. Branscombe tried picking the pocket on the way by. Villanea's going to get the rebound up to the Razor. Here he comes again. Full head of steam. He's going to go up with the ball. No foul, really. Almost committed one himself. But, again, some of the calls, non-calls that surprise me don't surprise me.
Right. At this point, I'm not going to try and figure it out.
Branscombe tried to pick the pocket. Could have been called for a foul. He's not, but that's going to be a 3 ball from number 3, Isaiah Reams. Haven't called his name for about 2 minutes. He says, don't forget about me. And we're going to build the lead back out to 26 once again for the Pirates. So they're either going to call a travel or a foul down on the floor, one of the two. And they eventually call Mack with the foul, but we saw that in the first game. The hand was on the ball, and the Lady Vikings were guilty of a travel. So,
hey, that's why I didn't say anything. I was just kind of looking, waiting to see.
Webb just picks right back up where he left off at. Give him another one from the stripe. So, by all math considerations, after the one that he hit and the 2 now, he's back to 3 consecutive from the stripe.
Yeah, and really looking strong. I mean, coming in tonight, getting the start, maybe from the production from last game, and has really had, I would say, a strong game. Doesn't look that way as from a team effort, but he's played pretty well.
Slip on the floor, no travel called, so that'll be Bateman going down for the ball, and now they're going to call a jump ball. And but I as we were just kind of talking, could it have been his gameplay the game before? But could it also be, CB honoring, the sophomores?
Right.
But it is something to throw into the conversation, though, that, the hard work that was done by Darian Webb that last game, and, and to reward the young man tonight. And, again, making the most of his opportunities. There's a turnover created by the Pirates.
Yeah, and regardless of, the outcome of tonight's game, you still got the conference tournament that's coming up, so you still have more basketball ahead of you. And so you can really make a statement to your coach. And even if you are a sophomore, if you're looking to go somewhere else next season as far as to continue the play, you may have an opportunity to kind of showcase some of your ability here, even in this tournament.
And speaking of showcasing, we're going to showcase the sophomores on the team right now. Number 2, Jalen Boyd. Number 5, Jordan Wade. Number 11, Chemo Kanzler. Number 20, Darian Webb. Number 22, Harrison Razor. And number 24, Kobe Branscombe. And there's the Razor knocking one down, 72-49, who is now your leading scorer for the Vikings in this second half. Double deuce at the line. Averages 4 a game. Give him another one. He has 6 from the line, and if I'm correct, 6 for 6, along with a 3-point bucket. Give him 9.
Yeah.
So again, the accolades ring up for Harrison Razor, and another turnover for the Pirates. So,
meant to give a shout out to the Lady Vikings softball team today. Big win on the road in no-hit fashion. So, way to get things started.
Absolutely. Anytime you can get a no-hitter, doesn't matter where it's at or what the condition is,
right?
It's a big game.
Usually means good things in the win column. There's Villanea. Tried to get his own rebound. Does not happen. John Carroll will be the lucky recipient of that one. Reams still in the ball game, up by 22. Over to Carroll, and he's knocked on his duff, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 with 4:34 left to go in this one, and a 22-point mountain for the Vikings to climb.
Right. You talk about Reams, and I dare say that he's had a quiet second half, but that quiet is still 11 points, putting him up at the 32 mark on tonight's game. So, yeah, I'm with you. Maybe it's time, Coach, get him some rest. He doesn't need to stay out there any longer.
Averages 19, has 32 on the evening. Maybe, look to pad a few more stats, something like that along the line. Who knows? But again, 81% from the stripe. And out comes Razor. He should get a nice hand.
Absolutely. A good high five from everybody on that sideline.
Again, productive minutes from Webb. What do we build on? What do we do from game to game to put that, complete package together? Far side, Boyd. Easy time coming over the line all the way up to the 3-point arc. Watkins in the game as well, too. Wade. Try to go down low to Kanzler. Not enough mustard on it to get it over to him. And it's going to be Wade with a little knee rub, and Down to the deck goes Joe Clark. 4:11 left to go in the contest. That'll be the third on Wade. So apparently when Clark hit the deck, because they're talking about a sub for the shooter, so I don't know if... So I'm guessing Clark can't continue the shot, so they're going to get... How ironic is that? They're going to now bring in... So instead of having your 31% guy shooting from the stripe, you're going to replace him with a guy shooting 71%. Promptly knocks that one right on through.
Works out pretty good for you, doesn't it, when that happens? I think Clark got hit just enough where maybe he's got some blood.
Ouch,
and so he's got to step out.
Ouch, coach, I got to come out.
Right.
Misses the second one, though, and Rickerman almost had his pocket picked on the way by. So one of the rare reach-in fouls instead of a jump ball.
And you can see just both teams kind of in that double bonus range now. So this game slows down at every foul.
I was just going to say the pace had just kind of been brought to a screeching halt here about the last, 3.5 minutes or so. So that'll be the return of the Mac checking out, but that is going to be Mikey Thomas checking in, number 1. Rickerman up and in. Cole Rickerman from the stripe makes it 52-73, so still 21-point deficit. Mikey Thomas cuts to the paint, loses the handle on it, empty possession. Just a tick under 4 minutes left to go in the contest. And at least the Vikings that are out there are not going quietly into the good night. Rickerman, nice pass, kind of a no-look deal over to Watkins. Going to have to do more of that, so at least you don't give the telegraph pass away. Boyd in and out of the feet. Watkins makes a move in. Mid-range jumper off the front of the cylinder. Rebound Wade goes up. No foul called. I don't know why. But they're going to get Wade, I think, with a reach-in foul on the way by. But pretty much any other time you see somebody go up with a full shot and it doesn't fall through, or usually when it gets tipped, there's usually a foul called on that particular shot, and no such on the way by. So they're going to get Kanzler with his second. And the kid in the camo jacket once again doing his thing.
He's back at it. He's making sure that these free throws aren't coming easy.
Ja'Cory Terrell. All right, so Terrell knocks one down, give him 4 in the second half, have him officially at 6. 3:30 left to go in this one here at Jefferson College. The Joe Ellen Stringer Court located inside the field house. Rickerman going to drive through, is going to kick it. Had 3 Pirates on him. Rickerman wanted to make the pass to him. At this point, might be looking to do a little kick out, maybe look for a 3 ball. Now you got it packed in down there, because normally you don't have 3 Vikings down there.
Right.
Kick it out, see what they can do with the 3 ball. Rickerman was being face guarded by Mikey Thomas. No call on that. Watkins, there's the 3. A little too hard once again. Kind of like a bowler in bowling when we would measure the number of boards there when you take a shot. Watkins needs to go like 2 boards to his left and go back about 2 spaces. That's about the second one he's put just off the back iron for 3. King on the baseline zips that one out of bounds. Look out. Got to pay attention. Those video games will get you.
Young men sitting in the corner. They're getting it tonight. They've got a couple balls thrown in their direction.
I know they're wanting to meet the players after the game, but you got to get there.
That's
right.
You
got to keep your head on a swivel.
Be on the lookout.
2:45 and counting left to go in this one. 74-52. Vikings down once again by 22. And that's Wade getting his pocket picked by Reams once again. Bounce, pass, swatted away by Wade. Okay. They got Wade on a foul on that one.
I think they're just getting him on a step on the baseline, but tremendous effort by Wade on that one to, kind of make amends to a degree. Lost the ball at one end, getting back and getting the block on the other end.
That'll be a throw in by Mikey Thomas. He's going to cut through the paint. He's going to go high off the panel. Rebound and jam time. John Carroll. Dunko Shudo. If you're tuning in from over in Japan, thank you. Rickerman went to go up for the rebound, but that's Carroll once again standing tall amongst the treetops. Now under 2 minutes left to go in this one. Rickerman just says, I'll just pick that right out of your hand. And jam time kicked back out to Rickerman. Going to go up off the panel and in. So Rickerman doesn't get 2 on the dunk, but he's going to go get the rebound, go up, going to get fouled with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Right. He may have just saved himself right there in the eyes of Coach Walker, because I can only imagine when you go up to take that dunk and you don't make it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh man.
Yeah. When you're down by 24, and he gets the and one.
Maybe he's looking over at Coach going, my bad. I'm going to make up for it right here because I'm going to get 3 instead of 2.
There we go. See? Productive minutes. Back over the timeline, Reams, he's still in the ball game, trying to earn his keep. Gets that over to Nieveld. Nieveld's checked into the ball game. Kanzler knocks that off of the hand of John Carroll, so that'll be Vikings ball with 93 seconds left to go. And we will have Mr. Kaplinger here shortly going over the APB storage interview with Coach C.B. Walker at the conclusion of this one. And that'll be Rickerman, went for a little backdoor pass, goes off of a Pirate and out of play now with 1:20 left to go. That'll be Webb with a throw in. Has Wade. Back up top to Webb. Webb had a little high screen set. Didn't use it. Does now. 3 ball. A little too light. Hit the front of the rim. Wade goes down low. Inviting trouble in his way, but gets number 12, who has checked in, Jidan Nieveld, the freshman. Collects his first. Boyd for 3. Off the back iron. Kanzler somehow didn't go over the back. Didn't get the rebound. Carroll got the rebound. Gives it over to Reams now with 54 seconds and counting. Reams, bounce pass. Jam time, John Carroll. Going to show Rickerman how it's done, apparently. Webb in and out of the feet. Over to Rickerman, gets a little bump on the way by, but he goes off the panel and in. Rickerman, productive while he's been in there as well. Give him 9, give him 12 on the game. Reams almost got fouled on the way by. Ball goes off the panel from Nieveld. Back comes Boyd. Rickerman, 3 ball off the front of the cylinder. Now 14 seconds. Webb thought about a 3. Should have been a travel. Says no, and he's just going to pick it back up. Pirates won't have another chance to add on. That is where this one's going to end with the final score. North Central Pirates 78. That is Jefferson Vikings 57. And we have the APB Storage post-game interview coming up right around the corner. This is Vikings Basketball Livestream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
Thank you.
It is now time for the APB Storage postgame show, and we've got Coach CB Walker downstairs with Brian Kaplinger. Take it away, Brian.
Game tonight, outcome not what you expected, but as you get ready for conference, tournament style play, what are you looking to build on?
The positivity. I think that's one thing that we got to carry over. It's going to be hard to beat good teams when you're not being disciplined. We knew what our goal was. We had to come in and be able to handle their press, be able to guard in the half court and make shots. I didn't feel like we did it at a high end in order to win games. We turned the ball over when they really started turning their press up. If you look at it, we was winning the game. And then we kind of go away from what was working. So we got to do a better job of that.
Yeah, and as we, talk about, we end the regular season. This is a program that's kind of been rebirthed after 30-plus years. And in my mark, this would be a successful year. I mean, double-digit wins. So talk about just what this program's meant relaunching for you.
I mean, overall, it's been great. Hitting the milestone, getting 10 wins, having it come back. It's been great, man. Like I told all of them, if these was a group of freshmen, I love them, have them all back, just to be in a position to where now they know how to win close games. They know how to play together. You're talking about all 15 guys. No one never played with each other, so it was about figuring each other out, being a family, the community, everything. So it was good all the way around, man. It's been great. Like, I'm happy to be a part of it, bringing it back. We got good stuff from the community, the parents, the fans, everything, man. It's been good.
Awesome. Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And good luck in the tournament.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
That is Coach CB Walker. Thanks so much there, Brian, being downstairs with us here as we bring things back up here. And you saw there at the last second there, that was Coach, Bob Deutschman, our athletic director here. And as we're wrapping things up, this is our last game for Viking basketball on the ladies' side and the men's side here. But, a fun sophomore night, even though kind of landed on kind of a loss side. But, hey, great win out of the ladies. But the big thing tonight, it came down to just like what Coach CB Walker talked about. Hey, we got to work on the press. We got to be able to handle the press, and did it for the first half, but that was it. So.
But he also indicated too, as we saw, they were up 7-0 in this ball game.
Yeah.
And as we've talked about, it's like, what did we do last game that we could build off of? And they were showing signs of that.
Yeah.
And once it turned into the empty possessions that we talk about, the other team coming back with points off of those.
Right.
You can't be doing that. And then the shot clock violations.
Right.
I mean, those in and of themselves. I mean, when you're just burning 30 seconds off the clock and you don't do anything with it.
Right.
Makes it really tough. And I know those are the things that Coach, will talk about, but it's those things as you want to move the program forward, you're getting into those things that are like that level of unacceptability. We can't be doing this.
Right.
And that's why that last time out in that first half, you saw the vocality of Coach CB Walker and then as the game progressed because – even as a coach and as a player, you had these guys out 7-0.
Right.
We couldn't build off of it.
Right.
We couldn't do anything else with it, and then we lose by 24.
Yeah, and that to me is just one of those things. That's the the greenness of the program still. Taking
every
a look
bit.
at, hey man, look at us here for the first 10 minutes. We're up 7, and then you lose by 20 something. So I mean, it's gonna come together. It's gonna click. It's going to work itself out. It's just gonna take a little time to trust the process.
And you had a team coming in with averaging 92 a game, and Jeffco held them to 78.
Right.
I think some of that was a byproduct of that early start that they had, but also you saw some vulnerability from a team that was 22-5.
Right.
That if you would have just not given me their record on paper and said, like how good, what do you think their record is? I don't think I would have gone 22-5 seeing what I saw tonight. So that's why I say when you see something on paper and then when you see the live product, you just kind of, okay.
Right.
Because I can tell you right now, the game that Harrison Razor had tonight.
He did have a good game.
Averaging 4.5, comes in, knocks down 9. The last 2 games that we've done now, you look at the game that Webb has given you off the bench, 11 tonight, 16 the game before. So, unfortunately for some of these sophomores, the ball's not going to be rolling as much anymore.
Right.
But I think Coach, again, we talk about him, what he does in the community and with the program.
Exactly.
So, I mean, as we used to say back in banking, upward and onward.
That's right. We'll have him this particular summer here as well. He always does some summer camps, done the last couple of years. Getting out there, you talked about him being out in the community. You'll see him out in the community off and on all year long now. So, and now that he's got a full year of men's basketball underneath him, not quite full year, but for us seeing him, he gets to take off into the Region 16 tournament as we.
And before we close up, Chopper, I know it seems like through the course of the game we do talk about like the empty possession, some of the maybe negative stuff, but at the end of the day, though.
Right.
We all understand that the 10 wins for them on this season, there
That's
are
big.
a ton of positives to take away
Sure.
from this season.
Sure.
But as a competitor,
Sure.
and that's what I think people get out of our broadcasts as well.
Right.
There are those of us that, are competitive, that we appreciate
sure.
that, and we know
Sure.
it hurts like heck being up and then to have to walk off the court like that.
Right.
We got to find the positives and have to figure out how to, to keep the head high, even though we know we took one on the tail tonight. So
absolutely.
Thank you for the season, Mr. Ray, on the Jefferson College side. It was a fun season, and great job by the ladies in game number 1 today as well.
It was.
This was a tough team that came in, and they gave the Pirates everything they could handle.
Sure did. Final score 78-57. I had to double check that there as we wrap things up again here. Thank you so much for this season. We appreciate folks coming out. Let's make this another one where we come out a little even more next season. We're turning things around. We got baseball and softball coming in. We just heard about a no-hitter, So going to be some fun years here for the ladies and gentlemen, baseball and softball coming up here. If you're interested in sponsor with us, give us a call. I'll throw this up here real fast. Here it is, real quick. Be a sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. You see all of the different schools that we cover, but we also cover Jefferson College here, the NJCAA Region 16 as well. For Ray Halbrook, for Matt Bates, for Brian Kaplinger, for Judah on camera, for Drew on camera, all of us here at Livestream STL, thanks again for watching Vikings basketball on Livestream STL. We will see you next season. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.